Mike Prada from Bullets Forever. We're at the Verizon Center after the Wizards lost a 79-77 contest to the Detroit Pistons, the third straight game at home that they've blown a double-digit lead. Lawrence Frank said after the game that the NBA called him at halftime and said they were going to kick both teams out of the league. It was pretty ugly, but it wasn't quite the same as those other double-digit losses, was it?
Yeah, I don't think it was quite the same. Obviously, basically it was. They blew the game in crunch time. They blew a big lead. Those are the same things. But I think the difference here is that I actually thought they executed very well. I thought they ran some plays. They had their chances. Nene caught the ball, scored twice in the post. John Wall had a point-blank layup at the end that he missed. Nene missed 2 layups. Chris Singleton missed a dunk. The plays were there, and they didn't finish them. And I think that's what's the most frustrating thing, is that I think they knew that they really let an opportunity slip, because I think they did make strides in some of the areas that they struggled with against Atlanta and Indiana.
Certainly, and this isn't an Eastern Conference playoff team like the Pacers or the Hawks, who you sort of expect to come back and make that run. The Pistons aren't having the best season. But yeah, like you said, at least they did make those plays down the stretch, even if they didn't finish them. And, you get beat on a tough shot by Rodney Stuckey, right at the buzzer there. What can you do? Still, it's got to hurt. I mean,
yeah.
You can't feel good. At some point, you need to win one of these to kind of reinforce everything that you're doing in practice.
Yeah, and I think the big place where this game was lost, and Randy Whitman said this after the game, was not at the end, but actually in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, they stopped running their stuff. They started getting complacent. There were a lot of mental mistakes, stuff like reaching in to commit a foul, missing a rebound, missing a defensive assignment. I thought the real play that really defined this loss was the play where the Wizards are leading by 2. They've been leading the whole game. There's a minute left. Tayshaun Prince posts up, goes to the middle, and Jordan Crawford, even though the Wizards are leading by 2 and should not give up a 3, drifts over to help Tayshaun Prince, leaves Rodney Stuckey wide open for 3. That's where this game was lost. Those mental mistakes, maybe it was the 3 games and 3 nights, but either way, those are the kinds of things that the Wizards have to clean up if they want to win close games.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess all that's left to kind of figure out is sort of where John Wall is with his game. If you have any thoughts, he's really struggled recently. What do you think is going on with him?
Yeah, I think he's trying to figure out where he fits in with this new system. It's a very new kind of thing. I think, he's showing some signs. He's showing signs as a cutter. But in the pick and roll, I think teams are starting to figure him out, and he's got to make that next adjustment to try to, diagram what he's supposed to do. And that's something that maybe doesn't come right away. That comes over the summer. And I can understand the frustration. It would be great if he was Kyrie Irving, and I think that that's kind of what the expectation was, and he's just not there yet. He'll just have to take another summer to figure out where he's going and how he can fix these holes in his games. He's made some progress, but every time he makes some progress, I feel like there's another bump that he's got to cross, and that's just I think he's come in with a little less developed than I think we all hoped, and I think he's got all the talent in the world, but it's just going to take a little bit more time than we thought.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. This is Mike Prada and Michael Katz from Bullets Forever and SB Nation DC signing off. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/SBN Bullets Forever.